Alright, so we got Braden Burris here. We're gonna play against him. And then I think probably play the Knicks. Stay without Jonathan, who is gone for another week or two.
Up next, the Force taking on the Jazz. For the Pittsburgh Force, they're right in the thick of things in the playoff hunt. 5th best win percentage in the East. One of the best teams this league has to offer. Jazz. Force, just moments away, right after this. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll match up against the De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
So let's take a look at Pittsburgh's starting lineup. They've got Jalen Duren. Rui Hachimura is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Austin Reeves. And for Utah, we've got George. Bailey out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Duren with a screen on George. Connects from downtown.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Over to the wing. Outside Porzingis. No good on the triple. Outside Jones. On the wing, Reeves. Duren the screen from downtown. Porzingis grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George left side. Pass to Holmes. Outside Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. The Jazz again can't hit.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Here's Duren, defended by Porzingis. Outside Jones. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. The shot by Reeves.
Damn it.
And it looks like
Austin
we got an injury
Reeves.
on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Utah.
Michael Porter's coming off the bench.
George feels it out a bit. To the left side wing. Here's Bailey. Hachimura covering. Back to George. Picked by Holmes. Shoots. Utah with another miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And the bucket is good. He's got 5.
Just taking it right
Walter
to the rim.
Clayton Jr.
And no one was there to greet him.
And I think
That's
defensively,
5 quick
that is
ones.
not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He's covered by Reeves to win the drought. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Pass to Duren. Now Jones. Hachimura outside. Jacks up a 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Jazz trail by 5. Here we go. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. Pass to Holmes. Now Porter. Blocked again!
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Pittsburgh leading by 3. Jones with a screen on George. Uses the glass. To finish the
Sorry,
layup.
the
Outstanding agility from Derek Jones Jr. So
my smoke
good
alarm
at
is going off.
capitalizing in these
I had to
sets.
go
Here's George.
get that taken care of.
His last outing, we saw him score 22. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out to the wing. Oh, from deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pittsburgh has gone 1 of 4 from deep. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Holmes,
Damn, I was
good.
there. I was getting there too.
The Force have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here's Hachimura. 12 points so far. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh my goodness, taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
I miss Mark Jackson.
George passes to
I like
Bailey.
Doris Burke, don't
Back
get
to
me wrong,
George.
but she kind of says things that I'm like, are we serious? Are we serious, huh?
3-pointer. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
I don't know if you
Fresh
guys
off a
heard
win
about
against the Pacers.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
when she was talking about the
I mean,
James Harden
what a
trade.
play by Porter
I didn't-
Jr. Sticking with the shot,
Did not
putting
like
the
that.
D in a bad situation and getting it to go.
As we enter the final stretch of the regular season, Doris, we've got a clear picture of the league hierarchy.
Yeah, we've got a legitimate sample size here. You know the identity of each team. So unless someone makes a late surge or maybe an injury pops up, the surprises of the season are behind us.
Duran with a rebound. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. To the paint. And the dunk by Duran.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Holmes for 3. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great height.
Damn. Didn't believe they give it right back.
Here's Reeves. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Indiana. And he drains the quick.
Oh, Michael Porter Jr. going off for 17 is why.
Shot.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
So on the floor for Pittsburgh, Austin Reeves out there with Max Christie. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Duran. And it's Hachimura in at the 4-man spot. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Christie. Ooh, powered down.
There you go,
with
Max.
both hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame
I like
him.
it. I like the
Score
lock
this
in at the
tight,
last
you
10
cannot
seconds.
take a chance
It's
here.
easier.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's check in with Allie LaFleur. She has an update on Kristaps Porzingis. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Jazz. It's not good. A broken ankle. Potential surgery needed to stabilize it. And unfortunately, all signs point to a lengthy recovery time for him. Guys, it'll be a while before he's back on the floor.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Boy, tough news for him, for his family, for his team. And, you know, it's not just him affected.
Yeah.
This is the whole organization. And what you hope, obviously, some guys heal faster than others. You hope he's one of those guys.
Puts up a 3. And it's Christie with a 3. Christie's got 17 points.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Now George. Here's Sensabaugh. Jones with the block.
Stellar rim protection. Derek Jones Jr. making a difference.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Hachimura from long range. Utah grabs the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Hendricks. 5 points in the game. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Yeah, there is an art to working
Trying
for
to
the
figure
best
out.
shot available, and that right there is it.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make
Okay,
sure
fine, okay.
everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Utah. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Hendricks. And Bailey subbed in for Sensabaugh. Pittsburgh also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Duran. Iguodaro comes in for Hachimura. And connects, subbed in for Jones. Reeves with the ball. Now Porter defending. Iguodaro. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Keontae George.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And it's Porter with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. A clear look for Holmes. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Iguodaro. And he's
Oh,
caught on the
my.
line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Pittsburgh.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Pass to Reeves. Hartenstein with a screen on George. And Hartenstein slams it in.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Holmes. That one's good for 2.
How did he hit that
Holmes
shit?
has got 4 points now in the quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the second. Hartenstein a screen to the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's George. He's got 11. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
George against Reeves. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And it's an 8-point Pittsburgh lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now George, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Back to Holmes. He tries the 3. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Hartenstein with a screen on George. Nice shot by
Max Christie has
And
20
the
up.
defense is really allowing them
Off
too
the
much
bench.
room on the perimeter.
George against Reeves. George outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And here's Porter outside. No luck on that one.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Force on top. They're up by 11. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. In the Western Conference, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, some people try to compare him to the great Michael Jordan. I don't like to do that, but lately, he has been Jordan-esque.
Yeah, get back to me when Ants won 6 rings and we could talk about that. But his career is onward and upward right now.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Force.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Too.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Max Christie really having a great
Yeah,
game.
Max Christie played
He was
phenomenal.
getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Pittsburgh leading by 11. Bailey out there with Michael Porter. Then there's George, and it's Holmes in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Driving inside. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to George. Duran against Holmes. And here's Porter. Second chance shot. And it's rejected. Oh, he jammed him.
There you go, Walter.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your
He's
one
on
throwing it down like that.
the Grizzlies.
That's got to
Apparently.
be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now here's George. Defense is right there. From outside the arc. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Damn.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
On the wing, Reeves. He has 7. And they waste no
Now he has
time
10.
getting those 3 points back. Reeves has got 10 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Porter with it. Hachimura covering. Utah moving the ball around. Holmes, good.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Pass to Hachimura. Beyond the arc. And again, Pittsburgh with
Really
the
hot
triple.
more
You
for
love
me.
the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
George outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And Holmes pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to Bailey. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Bailey's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And the dunk by Jones.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. George passes to Porter. George outside. Pass to Bailey. Now Holmes. Covered by Duran. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And Pittsburgh with some changes. Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Jones. And connects, subbed in for Reeves. So it's Utah now. Just 2 to shoot. Bailey's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Hachimura. Inside. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Jazz trail by 13.
There you go, Jalen Duran.
George with it. He's got 14. From 13, Duran with the rebound. And there's the drive. George with a steal. Down low. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Let's go.
Boy, he's been so efficient in
Let's
this
go.
one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie.
Connect. You know, Connect has stayed healthy. He'd probably be in the running for 6-man. He only played 55 games.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Bailey. Back to Holmes. Duran with a steal.
Ooh.
Throws it up high. Porter with the steal. And they're on the run. Can they get it? Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Yeah, I knew he was hurt.
Pass to Achimura. Launches a three. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
We're gonna win 133, 112. Let's go. Rory Hachimura at 32, 8 and 5. Walter Clayton didn't play much after his injury. Jalen Duran at 8 points, 19 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 5 blocks. Like, I'm trying to get him his touches, but like, you know, he missed a wide open dunk. Strained right hip, Jesus. Oh, we're still gonna play him. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Not sure if I agree with that, but okay. Lose to the Nets. Lose to the Cavs. Isaiah Hartenstein got hurt. So now Caldwell Pope's gonna play some games. Beat the Kings. Lose to the Lakers. Jonathan Kuminga's back. And he is starting. So we're 39-30. Probably gonna play against the Bulls in the playoffs. And Dalton connects her too. So, all in all, just people are just getting hurt. Beat the Nuggets 40-30. Lose to the Mavs. Lose to the Kings. Isaiah Hartenstein's back. Beat the Pacers. Lose to the Bulls. Now Jalen Duran's hurt. But we're still going to play him. So is he hurt enough to where I can't shoot the 3-ball with him? That's my question. No, you can still shoot the 3-ball. That's gonna be it. So, like, comment, subscribe, guys. So, good things. Next up, we'll play against the Rockets. Peace.